Alright, let's get started then.
Cool.
So we just slew the last of the hags.
Yeah. Just to reiterate again, one of our players can't make it tonight, so we kind of he has to babysit for a little bit, so that's okay. He might pop in later, and if he's done in time.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I'll just play as Reagan.
Cool.
Alright, so you guys found the hags in a very unfortunate manner. Reagan died several times while knocked unconscious. You burned down the hut.
Gwendolyn said,
Yeah. Gwendolyn got the final hit there. I think. So what are you guys doing now?
So I would drag the body in front of the hut together with the other ones, and then Nova is just gonna lay down and take a rest from all that running.
Yeah.
So we're out of combat right now, just to clarify.
Yeah, you're out of combat.
the hut was still on fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Excuse me, my goodness. Yeah, the hut is currently still on fire.
Okay. And the women from the village were underway bringing water to put it down, right?
Yeah, and they kind of just like stopped in the shock of what these things are before then.
Okay. So, what's their reaction right now?
There's like, what is going on? What happened here?
Alright.
Nova yells from the ground, "These are..." let me try and say this more feminine. "These are the hags we were after when we came to the village." In a high voice, of course, so they can hear it.
Yeah. But
Do they seem to react?
where are Sandra and Sharon? Are they okay? Are they still in the huts?
Those were the
they're on the
hags.
ground.
Furthermore, you can thank these hags for taking you as children.
They just turned into those hags out of nowhere. And attacked us.
Doesn't make sense.
They were the ones keeping you here.
Okay. And they're all just like kind of just like looking, giving each other looks back and forth. Just like very odd. What just happened?
I know it's confusing, but I promise you that's what happened.
So Nova sits back up and says, "Could you please tell me where you're from? Because we were sent to find children, and I suspect you might be some of them."
Well, I'm from Estelor, and they kind of just give various names, none of which you are familiar with, none of which are Londongar, which is where you guys were sent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not all of them have gathered, I'm guessing, or is it?
Most of them have come up here because, you know, like there was a fire, so they're kind of like panicked and wondering what the heck is happening.
So would any of you be from Londongar?
They look around. No, not that we know of. We're all from a completely different country.
Well, that makes things more complicated.
Yep.
You're telling me we rescued the wrong batch of kids?
Well, they're not exactly kids anymore.
No.
But matter if they should be safe right now.
It's okay, we at least got something accomplished. We got the rock. Regan, why don't you hand it to Nova, since she seems very friendly with the fairy.
Yes, alright, sure, take it.
Well, I would say that you know the good queen better than I do. You're the one that did made a deal with her, so keep it.
Okay, sure. He just keeps it in his pocket.
I give Reagan a pat on the back and say, "I never knew you had a thing for ugly women."
He just looks at you like sideways, just like, what?
Well, you were laying all over the other one before.
That was not my choice.
Noah makes out a grin from that. Well, at least we know now.
Yeah. So the little male fairy is just kind of like fluttering around, just kind of like waiting, basically. Yeah, the house is very much still burning. Like the bodies of the two witches are starting to catch a bit. Like their robes are catching.
Noah gets up on her toes again and drags the body away from it. And starts searching if there should be anything vulnerable on any of them.
Alright, have you make a investigation? Yeah, investigation, I'll say.
Okay.
I also want to see if I can find something.
Alright. Both of you just...
Oh, crit!
Patting
Holy shit!
Okay. So, the one that Reagan, like, thoroughly kind of investigated and just, you don't find anything on that. But Migo, on the, green one? Yes, on the green one, you find a, picture like a, old-fashioned oil flask without the, like, top on it, or the handle. And, like, just coming up where it would be a wick is, like, just like a, probably a 6-inch piece of rope.
Wait, so it's a oil flask with rope in it, or...
Yeah, like, just picture, like, that kind of thing. Like, there's, like, a base, and there's, like, just some, like, rope coming out of it.
So, not a flask, I don't know, what was the container again?
Like, it's just like a metal kind of, almost like a miniature vase kind of thing. Like, picture, again, like, oil flask with, like, not flask, sorry, oil lantern is what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Without the, glass or, like, the, handle for it. And it's just like a piece of rope coming out. See if I can find a proper image to just relay what I'm trying to say to you a bit. But yeah, that's basically what you find.
Would I know what that is?
You can investigate it.
My crit doesn't do that. Damn, okay.
Your crit found it. It was very well hidden.
That's a pretty good one again.
Yeah, picture what I just sent in voice chat there.
Okay, but just middle.
Yeah, just the metal portion of it.
Okay.
And there's a like 6-inch piece of rope coming out of it.
And did...
So, how are you investigating it? Like, what are you trying to do with it?
Well, I look at it and, like, try and smell to it. If there's a lid, maybe just slightly open it. Maybe
no.
try to arcane or something, I don't know. Like,
You
or maybe
smell it,
try
it
and...
smells pretty normal. Like, just like, it smells like copper and some, like, rope.
I don't know, like, isn't there a lid or something? Or is it just down in an empty container?
Yeah, it's just stuck up like a wick would be. Like, the rope itself is just stuck out of a hole like 6 inches, say. Like, the rope itself is out 6 inches.
I try and rub it gently.
Nothing
I
happens?
joked, I know she wouldn't do that, but
Alright.
I try to, like, think back on all the books and other things, like, if I've ever heard of something like this.
You have not. Make an insight, sorry. Or history? Insight or history, I'm not sure which. Whichever one's better for you.
I'd rather do history.
Yeah. Whichever one is better for you. Okay,
Good rolls there.
you know that... You remember hearing something about that it's not so much the container as the rope that's inside. You remember hearing something about this and that there's something special about the rope itself.
Okay. Well, I put it in my backpack again.
Yeah.
For later study.
Alright.
Luth wants to look at the burning hut to see if he can see anything suspicious.
Well, it's a hut on fire.
Oh yeah, but one of the hags was scared of something behind him in the hut, and so Ruth wants to see. He can see what it was.
Okay. You peer in as best you can. Like, there's roughly holes in it everywhere now. This is like starting
Yep.
to cave in a bit. You see mostly just some like cutlery, books, a cauldron, just like random little knickknacks inside.
Must have been my imagination. And Luke's gonna try to clean himself up a little bit because he looks like he got mauled by a bear with all his injuries.
Yeah, that's fair point.
I'm gonna go near Lewis and tell him, what are you saying? You're the Lord of Thunder. Should I be called the Lord of Fire?
Yeah, it's strange that they set their house on fire. I mean, what would they do with that?
I did it. Lewis. Do you
That
think
was you?
Yep.
You could have killed us all.
Loof remembers this.
I was trying to save you.
By burning me alive?
I figure you were a strong orc, so fire wouldn't hurt you.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm pretty strong, but a little warning next time, buddy.
I'll try next time.
Alright.
All right.
Noah turns to the girls and says, we killed your so-called benefactress here, so you don't have much of a choice and should definitely come with us when we finally leave. Go to the good fairy
We're taking
queen.
slaves.
Before you go, maybe you should rest up and...
Yes,
heal
that
up a
was
little
my
bit.
second point I wanted to go to. We're gonna need a rest before we move on, so you have time to gather your things and say goodbye to the village. You could stay if you want, we're not gonna force you,
Well, I mean...
but you're
it's
not
just-
gonna have free food anymore.
It's just,
They-
just as well to cook up everything we have, I guess, then.
They ambushed. Sorry, they ambushed us right before we were going to eat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Oh,
You
man,
bring
I
some
really-
food with you.
Yeah. Yes. And they start... over, like, the course of the next, like, couple hours, they, like, start gathering up food, like, cooking kind of like a big, hearty soup, vegetable soup, and stuff like that, for everybody to eat and kind of just, like, rest up.
We are gonna set out tomorrow. Just so you're aware, you have your time to now. For now.
So, like, you guys can take a long rest, so you don't need
Yes.
to hit dice or anything like that.
I do
Yep.
need a long rest.
Reagan just walks into her hut and flops down out of bed, like, completely unconscious.
And Noah does the same thing, completely exhausted.
Yeah.
I don't go into the same hut as them. I guess I try to find one in the main village with the girls. Okay.
I don't think Nova cares at this point, she's just tired.
So, Luther, are you taking a long rest as well?
Yes, please.
Yeah. I see you rolling hit dice there, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna use 4 of my 5.
You
So-
don't have to on a long rest. On a long rest, you regain full HP and all your hit dice and everything back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
So we'll just say I'm back to full.
Yes, for
Okay.
the sake of it.
Now I get my rages back.
Yep.
Cool. Rest.
Alright. I'm just gonna pop out Reagan's character sheet and says...
No, that's right.
Alright.
I had a question as far as the squares, so we're treating those as 5 feet each, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what about diagonal? Like moving diagonal, is that more or is that still 5 feet?
You have to go, like, L-shaped, so, like, say if you want to move from where you currently are to
Okay.
right here, it'd be
Yeah.
5...
We can't move diagonally,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be like 5, 10. 5, 10, right?
Ah, I'm on fire!
Yeah. You're not on fire. You're good.
By the way,
Yeah?
where would the pixie go? Would it follow me or just...
Yeah, it's just kind of like floating around, like,
Okay,
assessing
so
the situation.
when I go into a hut, I don't know, some hut, yeah?
Yep.
And then I'll just try and give it the sign or something like, I'm gonna sleep and you should probably do too, or whatever, like.
It understands. It just, like, kind of, like, floats, like, flutters out of the house. It kind of goes around the village and stuff, looks around. So, with as best you can tell, morning because it's just you waking up from sleep because the sun has not changed whatsoever. It's still perpetually like dusk.
By the way, Nova is getting attachment issues with that pixie.
The pixie isn't. Did we ever say if it was male or female? I keep forgetting. I'm pretty sure I said
I
male.
think it was male.
I think it was male, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Good. Yeah, so he's just kind of like fluttering around the village, and everybody seems like they're got some like mostly wrapped in like bed sheets and stuff like that because they don't have a whole lot of their own materials, like some clothing, mostly food, all packed up. And geez, how many women in the village was it? Maybe here. Pretty sure they're all still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 of them. All
But
with
it's 9 plus Nova only.
yeah.
Rest is gone.
Oh, you know why you're gone? Because you're in the GM player.
Anyway, I guess we don't have to use rations because there was food and whatnot this time, or...
Yeah, you didn't have to use any of your rations.
Okay.
Like, they have enough food prepared for quite some time. Like, picture them all, like, you know, like hobo with, like, a stick and, like, bed sheets wrapped up on the end of it. They're all kind of just, like, walking like that.
I look around to see if I can help anybody, like, pack up or something. Maybe they didn't do it very well.
Yeah, so, most of them seem like they're relatively well-packed. Like, they've been there most of their lives, for the most part, so they're kind of, like, you know, they're not very well trained in, like, making these things, but they managed to do it.
And exactly why I wanted to help them.
Excuse me. Yeah. Which is perfectly fine.
Anyway, so Nova's like, we should make some kind of formation. They clearly can't defend themselves, so somebody in the back, middle, and front.
I'll stay on the back.
I'll go front.
I'll watch the back too.
I guess I'll take the middle.
Reagan, where are you?
I'll stay, I guess, front.
Okay, good.
So for the sake of this, we'll say marching order, kind of like this. Do you guys just want to move yourself to where you were saying?
Oh, there's 2 Novas. How nice.
Is there? Oh, geez, there you are. I was looking for your token.
Oh.
Double up.
Well, which one's... Oh my, where are there 2 Novas?
Yeah, I'm just going to delete one. There you go.
No, my other half.
You feel like a part of your soul is destroyed. Who was taking up the... Roland, were you on back as well?
Yes, I am.
Alright. So for the sake of like marching through the swamps, we'll say you guys are kind of like this.
Okay.
I thought we had more a straight line, like
We're good.
rows of 2 max or something. I mean, this is a pretty big bulk.
It's 9 women. Like,
Oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
yeah.
Bunched up.
Give the sign to the ferry, like, home.
And the fairy just like, kind of like points forward very like, I don't know, like very demandingly, like, go! And he kind of just like perches on your shoulder and just like kind of sits there and waits for you guys to leave the swamp.
Okay, girls, just follow the ferry. It will take you to a better place.
So the fairy, you know, like eventually,
Pixie, I guess.
yeah, Pixie, yes, Pixie, because Pixie sprites, fairies, all different stuff. The Pixie, eventually, when you get to the woods, he leads you through the woods easily enough. Can I have everybody roll a perception?
Perception.
Yep.
Ooh!
Oh my.
Nice. Okay. So, Nova is just very, like, kind of oblivious. Just, like, straight up following
Talking to her
the...
fairy.
yeah,
I'm probably just helping the
Exactly.
girls that don't even notice anything.
yeah. Luth and... Well, I guess everybody besides should roll for, Reagan, sorry. Yeah. Everybody besides Nova notices up ahead there's some, like, kind of larger looking tree things, and they're kind of just, like, shambling around. And, the Pixie notices this as well, and he kind of just, like, holds his hands to both sides, just as, like, a full stop. Just for everybody to
Stop.
And,
What's happening? Why are we
Down,
stopping?
get down, shush. We got nasties. That tree is half years.
Reagan, what's up? Do you know what that is?
I have no idea. Eventually, it just passes on. No, like, they just move on. And Pixie kind of just starts breathing in, like, whew, sigh of relief. And you guys just continue on forward.
So how are the women? Like, this is probably the most traveling I've ever done.
Yeah, they're like kind of sweating profusely, like, whew. Like, they're pretty exhausted from this travel. Eventually, you make it back to the, there's no maps for this. I'm sorry, I never did them after. So I'm just gonna
It's
throw
fine.
you. I'm just gonna throw you in the title screen for now, as we just talk
Cool.
a bit. How about this?
I wanted to
Let's
ask Reagan a question.
Yeah.
So you got the magic walk, right? The magic rock?
Yeah, I have it right here. Yeah.
Alright. And the plans to give it back to this pixie queen lady, right?
Hopefully, get home. Yeah.
Alright. Do you trust her? I mean,
Well, I don't really have a reason not to.
alright. I'm just thinking that everything else we've met in this island's tried to murder us. So,
Fair point.
and she's had us kill all of the fishmen and now all of the hag ladies. So,
Can I hear the conversation?
Yeah. Like, you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are basically just walking with
Oh,
me,
yeah.
so it's not hard to hear.
Well, Lude, we don't have many other options. Can you think of a way to get home, if not through her?
no, I'm just saying maybe we should be careful.
Nobody says we have to trust her completely, but we have nothing else to go on, so this is our best hope.
Alright.
And if she is evil, she's probably not interested in having us stay here where we can kill her, in case that is the case.
Alright. So, eventually you guys make it back to the, kind of Dara village. It seems like it's much more of a bustle, like, going on right now. Like, there's, like, people just, like, well, not people, sorry, they're dries. They're kind of just, like, flitting around. The pixies are kind of just, like, having a time. Everybody looks generally be in good spirits upon arrival.
Hey, what was the name of the little girl from the village that wanted to talk to us? The friendly one, the youngest.
Honestly, I don't think I gave it to you, but I can tell you what it is right now.
Well, I just want to look for her and ask her if she's willing to trade, like, I'll give her a couple of my panther teeth for like a water vial or something that help me carry water.
Okay.
You don't have a water skin?
Yes, but it's full with the fairy mystic water, so I want to have two.
Right.
Okay, I would say we're probably already been drinking from this as we're going on. And my understanding is that there was no effect other than just being water, or am I wrong here?
Yeah, you guys actually tried to use it once outside of this area.
No, we took a potion instead.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so it was.
But, like, you always drink a little bit some here and there, yeah, and I
Yeah.
guess we could, okay, this is not healing anymore, this is just water.
Yeah, it's basically just water now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, your character could still think it's healing properties, I don't know, but
Yeah, my character thinks it is.
Her name is Kathy, by the way.
Hey, Kathy, you wanna do some trade?
Sure. What's... She's kind of like looking around, like mesmerized by all this happening. She's like, what's going on here?
You have anything that can help me carry some water? Anything with you?
No, we left all our pots and everything home.
Oh, man.
We just took the essentials.
Well, like, never mind.
So, are we at the village now?
Yeah, you're definitely at the village by now.
Okay, girls, you can relax now and take a rest. We are at a destination at the moment.
They just like unload and like most of them are like kind of wide-eyed at what's going on.
Oh, and try to be friendly.
It's okay. I think you can be. You don't have to be scared for the most part. I don't think they're going to harm you or anything. So I think you can relax. I can stay with you if you want.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I guess me and Reagan goes up to the queen then.
Yeah. So the queen, whose name I'm not sure if you got it before, but it's Luce. L-U-C-E?
Yeah, Luce,
Yep.
got it.
Yep. All right. So she's goes. Oh, how did you go?
Well, considering the following we have with us now, I would say okay. No casualties, and well, we got some more poor souls to save.
Okay. Are these the children you were looking for? They're...
Sadly, no.
Very well. Well, as unfortunate as that is, we are somewhat having an event here. The first of the Dyrad is to be born from the tree.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. And she kind of just is like fluttering towards the tree. She's like, "This is a very rare occasion. Happens every probably couple of 100 years or so, at least. So we kind of like to celebrate it a bit." And as she's like walking you towards the water, you can see like there's like a bunch of like Darads just kind of like up around there, and some of them are dancing and stuff like that.
So, while walking with her or whatever, there's two things that I want to say at the very least. Like, first, the pixie you sent with us, I would very much like to thank for his assistance. It was a great help. Also, I would really like to take him with me, but that's probably not possible.
She was, I don't think he'd like to go now. And she relays to the pixie who was like just next to her, and he just like kind of looks at you and he just like gives you a smile and thumbs up. Just like, yeah.
And second, I hope you're not intervening on this ritual of yours.
Oh, no, it's not so much a ritual as a celebration.
Okay.
So, if you guys want to do anything else, just go ahead
Well,
and say it.
besides giving her the rock, maybe?
Yeah. I thought you already gave it to her, sorry.
Well, Reagan has the rock, so...
Oh, right. Reagan goes, here's the rock. I almost died twice for that. And she just takes it and goes, sorry? But this is the Nightstone. This is how the hag enters your plane. And to steal, I guess, away people, according to what you have here?
It would very much seem so. Would it be possible to get the girls through first?
Certainly, yes.
But we should probably wait till your festivities is over, so I guess tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. That's okay with me. It shouldn't be too much longer now, and over the course of about 10 minutes, everybody's just kind of like there participating in the festivities.
Okay.
She lets you know that like she wants to bring you back through the tree that the original party came in through, because it's the one with the weakest veil that
Okay.
she configured. because that's the only one she can really pinpoint where it was.
By the way, just curiosity here, because my character background is about fin whales and like sealing and protecting them.
Mm-hmm.
Like she would have an interest in this, yeah, but could she feel anything like difference in like the strength of like the reality?
I can say over the course of like the day and the night and stuff, Luce would be able to help teach you the differences in like these magical presences.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So if you want to like study under her for like
Yeah,
a little
very
bit.
much. But that would come later though.
Yeah.
Noah would go back to the girls and basically say, "We're staying here for the night, I guess. They're gonna have a festival of sorts, a rare event that happens once every 100 years. Some dryad is gonna get born, something. You might wanna take part of it, and also make up the decision. You can stay, or you can go back to your old world."
Oh, well, I guess we will stay. We don't really know what else to do. We kind of just want to wait with you guys, maybe?
Well, that's why I'm telling you to make up a mind about what you want to do. This is your time to choose. I cannot choose for you. You have to do this willingly. I'm not going to force you.
Alright. And they gaggle amongst themselves a bit, and they decide that they are going to stay and wait. So, by now...
Or I meant like they can stay in this world or come to the next world tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, like stay until tomorrow, right? And then like, go
Yeah,
home.
they're waiting on us, basically.
Okay, yeah, but my question with them was if they want to follow us back into the other world when that happens, or they want to be in the Fey world. And
no,
they should figure this out.
we want to leave when you leave, because we don't know if we'll ever get another opportunity.
Okay. I just wanted to give you time to think about it.
Yes.
And Nova goes and back to the Queens and gets enjoys the festivities.
Yeah. Is anybody else doing anything?
No, Gwendolyn's just chatting with them.
Okay.
Nothing important.
How are they celebrating? What kind of things are these fairies doing to celebrate?
The Dryads are kind of like, they're just like, you know, like some of them are just stood like watching vigilant, and some are just kind of like dancing around and stuff, and they're kind of like a couple others you see are like kind of like just like whimsically like growing flowers and stuff like that out of the ground, and the pixies are all kind of just like fluttering around.
Luth is just keeping an eye on Luce, just for any suspicious activity, just quietly sitting in a corner, polishing his sword.
Okay. So, eventually, you see, like, almost just walking seamlessly out of the tree, you see just, like, bark kind of, like, come out of the tree in, like, humanoid kind of shape. Just, like, almost like it's just walking out. It's about, like, medium human height. You can see it's, like, obviously a new kind of dryad, and it just, like, kind of gets in the, swims down across the water, and they're all kind of just like, yeah, cheering and stuff. Have you ever really rolled a perception check?
Also, I had a question. Like,
Yeah?
normally, my character probably wouldn't know this, but isn't there something about if you look at a diet, right? You get blinded or charmed or something?
Not necessarily.
I thought there was something like that. Maybe it's a nymph. I can't remember.
There's like a fey charm kind of thing, like outside of, you know, our little, outside of roleplay right now. They have like a fey charm ability, but that's really only used negatively.
Woo!
Woohoo! Bard. That's a perception for Reagan, by the way. Doesn't come off as it. Oh, I can actually change it as. Right. So Luth, Nova, Gwendoline, and Reagan you all notice on this dryad, there's kind of like this, like on his chest, there's like almost some like little kind of like emblem sticking out of it a bit. Gwendolyn, you clearly notice it as like just like a small little like kind of like dragon patchwork thing.
Dragon pattern to it. Okay.
Yeah, like it's like just like a little like patch that somebody would have on their clothes, like ironed on their clothes kind of thing. But it's just like stuck to this dryad. Reagan goes, I think that might be one of the kids.
Wait, what?
He,
Luth pulls him aside and says, that's what you mean.
You think that the Dryad is one of the kids?
Shh. Voices down.
the mother of the mother of the kid who first went missing. She was very, basically, invalid, and the father, he gave us a description. He said his son had like a little dragon patch on his clothing. And that could be it.
I told you guys, these people are weird.
You said invalid or infant?
Invalid, like she was basically like just non-responsive.
Oh.
Well, consider this, Luth. What if you had no arms and legs? You could not do anything. Now you got them.
No,
I would not say this is the
child
worst.
wasn't sorry. Not the child, the mother. Like she was so distraught from losing her child.
Okay, like that.
Basically,
I completely misunderstood.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is troubling. The question is if we should say anything and just get out of here, or we should do something about it and maybe be stuck.
I don't think we should risk it. We can get out of here tomorrow, and we can get these ladies out of here tomorrow. We have too much to lose, I think.
Right, but if this lady's stealing all the kids, we gotta do something. This is what our job was.
We don't know that for sure.
Well, first off, yeah, like the only job here it is me, Luke, and Reagan. The rest should be uninterested in some degree.
I'm not even paying attention. I'm watching like the first Still Dancing.
You're like, what about missing kids?
I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I just want to get out of this place. We have an opportunity to get out. We should just go.
All right.
So you don't care that kids were taken from their mothers and fathers and turned into dryads?
Well, I don't like it, but do we know if we can get out any other time?
That is my problem, or dilemma, that I wanted to discuss.
Reagan says, I don't know if they even knew, if the pixies knew, because they said, when we questioned them when we originally got here, they said that the dryads got their seeds from the same tree we came from, but they were always just large, encrusted amber, and they just then walked them from the life tree to the mother tree, they call it.
So you're saying that the tree is the or the entity taking children, or the dryads is?
I don't know.
Well, this changes things. I think we should have a discussion with the queen.
Yes, I think we should.
No attacking. Look, this is just talk.
All right.
Discussion with mouths, not axes.
Can't
Well,
we
I
at
left
least
those at the hut because I don't think I found them.
Can't we at least wait until tomorrow when the women are gone? They shouldn't be involved in this, at least. And I wouldn't want to be involved in this, to be honest.
All right.
Well, I guess tomorrow is also okay, but we need to do it before we leave.
Yeah, this is something we need to address before we leave. Definitely, but
There's no chance in hell that we could have saved any of the kids from becoming dryads at this point, yeah?
Not
if
that you
it
know
really
of,
is
yeah.
them.
Yeah, not that you know of.
In all honesty, I don't think Nova cares that much. Like as long as they're, I guess, whole.
Technically alive?
Well,
Yeah.
my character is neutral, yeah. So
Yeah. Alright, so throughout the course of the next 12 hours basically, it's just them celebrating the birth of this new dragon.
but before, I don't know when the Dryad was thinking of leaving. Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, I want to ask the Queen about if they're gonna leave soon or going to stay or what's gonna happen.
Who? The Dryads?
Hey, our character.
No.
I
The
have a
Pixie
question.
Queen.
Yep, go ahead.
Is there anyone who's good or something like that? Because mine is chaotic neutral, and you say yours was neutral.
Honestly, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to your alignment. Just play to how you think your character should behave.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, sorry, go ahead again there, Nova.
I just want to talk to the Queen. I want to at least get attention of the what's called Dryad before they leave. So I have to talk to her while
Yep.
they're still there and figure out if they're going to leave, if they're going to stay for a while, or what the hell's going to go on.
Well, actually, she comes to find you because
Oh,
you
okay.
wanted to study the planes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
She comes to find you and she goes, "Well, I guess that's the first time and probably the last you'll ever see that." They
I guess I have this small talk with her
Yeah.
while we're doing that study.
She lets you know this is primarily their village. It's just the pixies kind of just congregate around it because there's something safe about it. It seems like nothing comes to harm in this village, so they kind of just congregate here too.
So how long would this stay before they're leaving? Or would they always be here?
They've always been here as far as we've known.
Okay, so they wouldn't leave. So I would
Yeah.
be able to talk to them tomorrow.
Oh, certainly. This is their home, and they
Okay.
have more. They have more children waiting for birth. Probably, it might take a full year before the next one comes around, but we shall see.
Anyway, do the studying and whatnot. Wait for tomorrow, and then
Yeah. So
unless somebody else.
she leads you to this giant kind of tree that's up on a little bit of a hill, and she kind of just tries teaching you how to recognize these patterns more easily. So can I have you do an Arcana check?
Okay.
It's just trying to help you figure this out with advantage. Sorry.
A crit anyway.
Oh, you're you catch on there's nothing.
Well,
to it.
it would work with the backstory, to be honest.
Yeah. So it's not hard at all for you to pick up. It was a low DC anyways, right? Because of your backstory.
Yeah.
And she is very thoroughly impressed. You can clearly feel there's it's almost like a magical pull. You can feel air trying getting sucked into this thing, only you feel it like magic. You feel it magically. You feel this pull into this plane, and it's kind of like a heavy sinking feeling.
Okay.
So this is something now that you can take note of for future reference.
So can I put background traits or something what would you call that? Veil sensory?
Veil sensing, sure. What's everybody else doing?
Is there a leader for the Dryads? A chief or a boss or something?
There doesn't seem to be. They just kind of seem to all mingle and do their own thing. It's a community, in a sense.
Alright. Lou's gonna walk up to one and just say, "Hi, you understand me?"
Just looks at you and goes, this language that comes out of his mouth is very strange to you. It's and you really have no idea what it's saying.
Lou's gonna try Elvish this time. Do you speak Elf?
Actually it does. You know what?
Oh,
It does.
good.
Wow.
it does speak Elvish. It's just like, oh, yes. I'm sorry, I didn't expect one of your kind to speak what we speak.
Right, full of surprises. So, how long have you lived here? Congratulations on the new baby. Is it a boy or is it a girl? I can't really tell.
It is just one of us.
Right, okay.
We do not have genders as you do.
Oh, good to know. So, how long have your people lived here?
I myself have seen many births.
Like 20 or?
Perhaps a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are others that have been here much longer, but we live here, we are content in our home to stay by the mother tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and about your new member, it has an interesting symbol on its chest, doesn't it? I mean, is that normal?
Sometimes, yes, it just falls off or becomes grown over. We don't really pay too much attention.
Okay. Right. I was only curious because me and the rest of my group here, we were commissioned from our world to find some missing children, and one of the children had a similar mark in a similar place. It seemed an interesting coincidence is all.
It is interesting, yes.
Yeah. Did you happen to know anything about that? About why that might be?
No, I know nothing of these coincidences.
Can Luth insight check him to see if he's lying?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright.
Most likely they don't know anything.
Well, we will see. It's the normal insight.
I'm waiting for that one.
He seems like he's just perfectly honest. Like he's just, happy. Just kind of like
Alright.
happy-go-lucky.
Alright, well, congratulations on your young'un, so I hope you all are very, very happy. And he walks away.
Yes, thank you. And he kind of just goes on about his way. Like dancing around. Nova, or sorry, not Nova. Roland and Gwendoline. What about you guys? What are you doing? You're muted there, Bard. Bard?
Hello?
No.
Roland.
Sorry, I muted myself. I forgot.
Oh.
Yeah. Gwendoline, she's just staying with the woman, like paying attention to kind of what's happening around, but not really looking too much into anything. Just trying to be close to the woman.
Okay.
To a specific one.
What?
That's a specific one. You said a woman.
No, that woman.
The woman.
Yeah.
Oh, the
That-
young
that
one.
Women's.
Yeah.
The
Woman.
women folk.
Yeah, woman with E.
They're just like, they kind of just seem genuinely happy. Like their spirits are like almost completely
Sure.
uplifted a bit, right? Cause
Yeah,
there's
just trying to stay there.
Yeah, there's just so much like cheer and stuff around them. They kind of get sucked into it.
Sure, just trying to enjoy myself with them, and just kind of staying close to them in case that something happens, or I don't know, something like that.
Okay. Roland, what are you doing?
Me? I'm just saying, like, just observing everybody, not doing much, just like watching and like daydreaming.
Alright. Basically, over the course of the next, like, say, 8 hours, everything starts to die down a bit. And, Reagan kind of just, like, went in to the tree with you, Nova, just to kind of watch. Because he's also interested in the magic.
Okay.
He doesn't know anything about risks or anything. He's just curious. Everything kind of just starts winding down probably about after 6 to 8 hours, and it's not so much a celebration anymore. It's just people kind of walking around cheerfully. And
At some point, I'd
excuse me.
approach some of the fairies to ask if they have any vegetables or leaves of some sort that I can take with myself to eat as rations, kind of.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of food. They had a lot of food prepared. The dryads were kind of just shaping stuff out of trees and stuff like that. Just making food as the day was going. Just having
Okay.
fun with it.
The dream of a vegetarian.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. So can I take some rations from that or something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't know how many
it's a
can I
large
take.
feast, so it's a large feast. So I mean, you guys can really just take however much you want when it comes to rations.
Okay.
So just keep
They
in
do
mind,
have a
you
weight,
know.
remember that.
Yeah. Just keep in mind you can only carry so much, and food does spoil.
Okay. I have.
I would say leaf and such probably spoil faster than the rations you have because it's meant for
Sure.
being conserved.
Sure. I just take a few of them. Then I don't know, 5 rations or something like that. That may even be too much, but sure. Okay.
By the way, before we go to bed or whatever, I would like to have a last talk with Luth and Reagan.
All right.
But whenever that is.
Yeah. So well,
Now, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Now.
So you have to make a decision for tomorrow, and I was thinking, I don't think what we're promised in gold is worth trotting around in the Fey realm, figuring out where the hell the children went missing. That cost more gold than this. I mean, we might even get gold from delivering the other women back home somewhere. I guess they would still be missed. Neither is it our expertise, so we should consider if we want to actually follow up on this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we found out how they're going missing is the tree. So maybe if we can somehow seal the tree, we can prevent this from happening again.
I don't think the creatures around here would be happy about that.
But they
Right,
wouldn't
but-
know.
And how can we seal up? We should definitely talk to the queen about it, but I'd rather not do anything that would make him angry, because getting home is a bigger deal to me than figuring out where the children
Oh,
are.
I mean seal it from the other side. When we
Oh,
get back.
that is a good idea.
But then how do we get the kids that were stolen back from here?
I don't think we can. I think it's too late.
Do you think we should check out the tree?
Again, we should probably talk to the queen about this, and maybe we can find saves, some if they're left.
Hey, Nova, you have a sense for this magic stuff. Why don't we just go look at the new board and see if we can't see anything weird about it?
Yes, but I says, let's do it tomorrow. We still had the law travel to do today, and it was all the festivity, and we just have to be very diplomatic about it, because getting back out of this realm is a bigger priority to me right now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. This place gives me the creeps.
I agree.
I don't like
So-
it.
I guess I'll wait for tomorrow before anything else, if somebody else have something to do.
Okay. Anybody else have anything to do? Anything they want to do?
No.
No? Alright. Again, best you can tell morning comes. It's just from the habit of waking up.
I just don't feel rested, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so...
So go talk to the Pixie Queen first, because we've got a good connection to her.
Yep, loose. Just... you've helped me out a great deal by getting my staff back. I'm ready to help when you are.
Before we take a trip home, we actually have something somewhat serious to discuss. We believe that maybe the tree is responsible for the kids in our world missing. And this come based off one of the dryads had a specific mark that could very well translate to one of the children missing.
Yes, you mentioned that. Wait, did you mention that to her? No, Luth mentioned
No,
it to
not to
the
her.
Dryads, right?
To the Dryad, yeah.
She goes, really? That's interesting. Well, I mean, as best we know, it's just amber that we thought were their seeds coming from the tree.
Have you ever seen the amber? I mean,
Yes, they walk through the village with it. Their watchers bring it in.
oh, is there anything inside of it? I mean,
Uh,
can you see?
it's basically just dark and very hard.
How big is it per se? Is it like a little rock, or is it like the one we gave you, or is it maybe a little bit bigger?
Bigger, I mean, usually two of them carry it.
I give Nova and Reagan a look, like, see.
Yes, but I don't think anybody here is at fault for it. I don't think they've ever...
What? You just heard her, they're stealing children!
No, the tree might be, but the villagers here are not.
She was, I don't think it is the Dryad's intention as well.
That was my idea as well. But it is quite a dilemma.
I mean, this is how they come to life. This is where they come from. This is the only thing they really know.
Interesting idea that maybe all of you are actually originally human.
Well, I don't think we are.
Oh, you don't get born that way.
What's that?
You do not get born that way.
No, we
She's
we
a
have
fae.
more conventional methods.
Well, Dryad is also a fae.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
She shoots
Just
both
chuckles
of
to
them.
himself.
I guess I should have a talk with Dryad Queen or King, the ruler.
They don't really have one.
have a ruler. They just they just work together. Everybody works
The elder.
together with them.
I might need a translator, as I do not think you can speak their
They
language.
speak elf.
Yeah, I do not.
Ah, well, I could speak for you.
All
I
right.
could talk to him.
On another note, I find it hard to even think of saving the children at this point if they're turned into, I don't know, grey goo. But we are considering maybe sealing from the other side so the tree can't do this anymore.
Well, I mean, the Dryads don't really age per se. They just eventually all become. They just look more like the trees themselves. But they're. It's not something I can handle. I'm sorry. It's not something that I can make a call on. For you to,
Yeah, no,
for you to stop their reproduction.
I guess I'll have to talk to the Dryads then.
But they got magic people back at the school we was at. We could probably, when we get back home, we could
Yes.
explain it to them.
I
Get them here.
think we have to talk to them about this. I personally do not want to risk anything here. But before we leave, we should have a little discussion with them about this. And you're welcome to come, Lucy. But
Mm-hmm.
and I guess we walk off to the Dryads.
All right.
Actually, first off, I want to try and find the child with the mark.
Okay. They're still like kind of like. It looks very like kind of like wide-eyed a bit, and
Oh, it's just like a
Like-
baby.
it's not like a baby per se. It's more like a. It's about the size of like say, like, probably somebody who's like late teens, kind of thing. Like they're not
Okay.
like fully, completely grown, like
How
humanoid.
tall is it?
It's about like 5'4", something like that, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, can we find the one with the mark?
Yeah, easily enough. Like, it's kind of just like taking everything. It's just, it looks like it's like it is like learning things over anew kind of thing.
Okay, so they're like a blank slate.
Yeah. From what you can gather, yeah. And the other dryads are kind of just like, like kind of like patting it, like, high and stuff like that. Like, they're just kind of like generally happy about it.
Okay, I guess I want to try and find one of the elder ones of them then.
Yeah, so, alright, so from what you've gathered, like an elder dryad would probably be more tree than humanoid, like in appearance.
Yeah,
Like per se, like
it's
they
fine.
would have like leaves growing out of their hair and more things like that. Yeah, so Luce can easily like guide you to one of them.
Okay. If she's still with us, I would probably have her translate.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna follow Luz and Nova.
Reagan is probably also there.
Yeah, Reagan's definitely there. So for the purpose of this, she's just translating as you're going.
Okay. Hello, Dryad. It's come to our attention that one of your newborns has a mark suspiciously similar to one of the children we are looking for from Ireland, and I have the idea that maybe, just maybe, these children of yours originally came from our world.
Luce relays a message. Luce, sorry, not Luce.
I could do it too.
Luce relays a message, and she says back, we don't know anything about that. We just take our seeds from the life tree and let the mother tree give birth.
The life tree, is this here or somewhere else?
It's the tree that Luce brought you to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would it be alright if we examine closer the life tree and the child that we suspect, without raising an alarm for that matter?
The life tree, the mother tree is the one that's in the center of the lake that they come from, like when they're fully grown. The life tree is
The
the
womb.
one. Yeah, essentially, it's the womb that they put the seed in.
Yeah, but I want to where the seed comes from.
Okay.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
She goes, certainly you are free to do as you wish.
I just don't want to catch your ire or something, so I ask permission first.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I guess I go to the kid first and I don't know, do whatever I can to could this be a human? Could I feel any kind of essence like this was a human?
Its skin is mostly like a brownish hue to it. There's parts of it that are just plain bark. And it looks like it could probably have been, but I mean, it's humanoid, as best you can tell.
So there's no difference between where there would have been clothes and what there is not.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just okay.
Yep. And that patch is basically the only thing that would even give it away so much as being human.
I take a sketch of it,
Okay.
of the mark. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that when we get to the village, I can okay, we saw this. I don't know if this is one of your kids, but if it is, then it's too late. Kind of idea. I
Reagan,
guess that's a kind of proof as well.
Reagan asks for it, he kind of asks for it in the best way he can, and gets Luce to translate it, and the dryad just kind of shrugs his shoulders and takes it, peels it off and gives it to.
Oh no! I was just wanted to take a paper and sketch it,
Well, he's giving you the genuine article.
And now I never know which kid it was.
Well, I mean, it is distinguishable from the other ones.
Because
Okay.
it's smaller,
Yeah,
it's younger.
Yeah,
But there was more than one kid born.
No, not yet. This is the first one in 600 years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I guess I want to inspect the trees, even though I have no idea what the hell I'm looking for. If there wasn't any sign of something.
The whole time you're talking to the child, the dryads are all like very close watching you, and Lucius says, just be careful because their young are so rare. They value them highly.
Yeah, I don't
Take
do
an insight
any
check
respect.
on the group.
All right, wait.
See what their motives is.
Okay. Go for it.
Alright.
They're watching.
Yep. Right, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, they're just watching you.
I'm watching them.
Actually, I asked the rest of the group, like, any of you have any knowledge about trees and such? Because I'm pretty blank when it comes to nature.
Or you put fire on them, they burn.
Not in that sense.
They stare harder at Luz.
Not really.
I'm speaking
really.
common, they can't understand me.
No, they can't understand.
Should we make a nature check?
Not really.
Is
I just
anybody
spent all my time-
skilled in nature?
Yeah.
You're.
I got survival.
I mean, there is nature. There is a nature skill.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
nature itself. Like you're asking if
Yeah.
anybody has knowledge of the trees and stuff.
Yeah, it's like more knowledge to this because I have none.
I mean, I spent all of my life in a monastery, so no, not really.
Yeah.
No proficiencies in nature for anybody.
Yeah. Basically.
No, I don't. I have -1.
Okay.
I actually got 3 in nature, but like she would not know anything about it.
Yeah, you're not really proficient in it. Like it's not something you've heavily studied, right?
No, not at all. I would have had no interest in trees at all,
Yeah.
other than they make books, and I'm happy about that.
Very happy. Yes.
As far as the missing kids, like, how many are missing? Like, because I don't think we ever...
You were told 4 total. Sorry.
Alright, and all in a small window of time?
Yes, like they were all taken within like days almost. Before
Okay.
before the townsfolk themselves basically shut it down, didn't let anybody leave their house.
I really do not think we can do anything for the missing kids at this point. I have no knowledge to be able to tell anything about this, so my idea is that we go back, tell them what we found to the villagers, and take the rest to the academy. And then from there figure out what we're gonna do.
Right.
Maybe have some kind of means to come back here might actually be a good idea.
Right, we can talk to Luce about that, so...
Yes, I think so. And I guess we have to lose if there's a way to come back again in case that we want to have somebody a bit better in these type of things.
I'm not sure, but I mean, you can try.
Would we be able to
Can we have that
have
rock?
some kind of link with you?
I can't say I know. I mean, I'm not very. It's not something I would know readily. And she's just like kind of thinking. She's like, I'm not even sure I can get more than one use out of the rock. To be certain, maybe a couple at most. I'm not as proficient with it as the hags themselves are.
Well, I guess the first order of business is getting the lost souls home. Yes. So, I guess we should set up for this now. Whenever you're ready, I'll go get everybody.
Reagan is sitting very like uneasy with this.
Well, unless she has a better idea, my character's out. Nova doesn't know what the hell to do anymore than this is what we got to do.
Yeah.
My character has no idea why they're looking for these kids at all.
We'll tell you later, Roland. Let's get home. We'll have a beer. We'll think about it.
Just go already. You did what you wanted to.
So, outside of the game, yeah,
Yep.
I have bound myself to 2 weapons. Would it be possible to like leave one of my weapons here and then somehow have a connection to the Fey realm?
I'm pretty sure that's a no. If you
But
look at the skill itself in the player handbook, I'm pretty sure it says if it's on a different plane, something about it.
That's what I'm looking at, but I don't see it. It just says unconscious.
Where is it? Weapon bond. Trouble 1 hour. Short rest weapon must be within your reach.
Oh, and same
Set the
plane.
ritual.
Distance, okay, right.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't, never mind.
Well, Lucy, if this kid is so important to you, why don't you just go and talk to him? You seem to speak Elvish.
Lou? Grind?
Yep, I'm here. Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
step away from it.
Okay, you asked a question.
Look, if this kid is so important to you, why don't you just go and talk to him?
We did. He doesn't remember much. And we can't really take him without picking a fight with all the tree people. And they seem pretty tough, so
You already talked to them. You did what you wanted to. Let's just go for now. Let's just leave.
I agree. We gotta leave for now.
Alright.
Oh my god.
I guess we'll
Let's
go
go.
get everybody and let's get the hell out of here.
Alright. So you start gathering up the women.
One question before we
Yep.
go back to the world, our actual world. I take it that Genasi are not very common, right?
No.
Okay. How about orcs?
I don't know what the population of said orcs are, but think of it like this: a half orc has to be a human raped by an orc, or the other way around.
Sure.
Oh, Mom said it was pretty consensual, so
Okay. No, that's fine. It just okay. That pretty much answers what I needed to know.
yeah, I don't think people aren't freaked out by half orcs, is what Ian's told me before. So
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
in Gwendolyn's case, she will be a little bit because she spent most of her life in a monastery.
more
with
sheltered,
people.
but
Exactly. Okay.
more worldly people are more familiar. Yeah.
But I can say this: that fire genazis are probably one of the more rare ones out
Okay.
there, and generally they would be in the plane they belong to, rather than the human plane. But it does happen.
Okay.
But it's not like I'm look all that different. My skin color might be weird for you, like weird tint, but generally I look human.
Sure. Okay.
So Reagan is saying that he actually just I'm actually pretty upset by the whole children thing. Like, is there anything you think we can do? Are you sure that we could just leave them here? I mean,
Well, we can always try and come back. We're not adept at this, really.
Like I understand your plea, and I just don't know what we can do. Like we can definitely not take the ride with us. That would just invoke all kinds of. Don't even want to think of it.
Reagan, you almost died yesterday a couple of times. Do you really think it will do any good if you die in here? Like, do you really think it will do any good to them if you die here? We need to go back and, I don't know, look for help from someone else.
We need an expert in this because we do not know what we're up against. Like, I was not told about having to go to the Fey plane to find these children. I don't know if you were, but this is none of my expertise.
Yeah, we
Well-
need reinforcements.
yeah.
We need knowledge.
Uh,
Unless you have some
okay.
way of contacting the academy from here, I don't see how.
no, I don't. Fine. All right. Let's go and see if we can come back.
Unless there's something in the letter from what was it called again? What was it called again?
Drugal?
Oh, I had a specific mystery letter from Murphy.
Oh, the mysterious note.
Yeah.
I think they got passed around more than like anything.
Unless that has something to say, I have no clue.
Murphy, hand-aids. Where the heck is that? Oh, it's under backgrounds. There it is. Yeah, like everybody can see it.
Yep.
Alright, good. So, I mean, you can read that if you want.
Nah, I've seen it. I don't understand it.
Luke doesn't care for poetry.
Alright. So,
Besides, Reagan, are you not interested in meeting your old friends?
oh, fine. Alright, let's go.
And it's not like we're empty-handed. We saved a lot of girls from evil hags.
I suppose. Alright, let's just go. What's what he's saying?
Oh.
Oh. What?
Has it been like a full day? Can I
Yeah, it has.
Can I roll a quick recharge on my javelin? Oh, yes,
Yep.
I didn't mean to.
Yep.
Let's see, that's a D6. So I'll ignore those. Okay, so I get all my charges back. Sweet.
Alright.
I was looking through the other notes too.
Forgetting stuff you had.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, I guess if nothing else happens, we get a portal and go out.
Yep. We leave.
Unless something's suspicious about the portal.
Well, I mean...
They haven't done it yet.
No. Yeah. Did I please the right one? Yes. Alright. Oh, where are all the women? Let's just assume the women are with you.
Yep.
They're not
You-
backpacks.
Yeah. You go through the tree. There's like the couple of dryas just kind of like you see them, notice them in the tree. They kind of just like pop their heads out. There's just two of them there, and they're kind of just like curious and watching you, and then they just like kind of step back and they like blend in completely.
Are we back? I mean, are we in the
Not-
Feywilds still?
There's just like I haven't done anything yet, but yes,
Oh.
we're still here.
Okay. Patient.
She takes the nightstone, the dark black, almost black obsidian stone, and just kind of like lays it in the tree itself, like where she feels and Nova feels like the most heavy presence. All right, everybody, I guess gather up there. Let's try this. And she gets pretty far back, and she kind of like points her staff at it, and she's just like, "Eh," and you see like a spark come out of her staff, and then it just shoots to the nightstone, and suddenly you're in a village with a tree that you were just had directly behind you.
Do we recognize this village?
Can I have everybody roll a wisdom? I believe it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit,
Throw.
Yep.
it's bad.
Right.
Oh, 18, damn.
Woohoo!
All right. Yeah. Roll.
Noah's oh cool.
Oop.
All right. Who else needs to make one? Oh, sorry. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
So, Reagan, Nova, and Roland, all of you are completely aware of everything that just happened. Gwendolyn
Oh shit.
and Luth, you have no memory of anything that happened in the Feywilds. Gwendolyn,
Anything.
you are very confused because you suddenly just appear in this village. And Luth, to you, it just seems like you guys just walked up to the tree. And like you haven't done anything yet.
So we don't remember anything, not even meeting them?
No.
Okay, Gwendolyn gets super freaked out at Nova and Blue.
Again, I look like a human, just with a different tint, yeah.
Yeah.
That's still freaking out
Still
for her.
freaky out.
I
Yeah.
could just be a muddy human, like...
Do we have?
No,
No.
that's too much for Gwendolyn.
What's wrong with you guys?
All the women.
Hey, Luth, you
Who
know
the fuck are you people? Luth kind of puts one hand on his great sword just to be ready. It's like, no,
What you doing?
what are we doing here?
Don't you remember we were in the Fae?
What? No, we were going to the Fae. This is the tree. We gotta go through.
No, you were never told to go to the Fae, so you would not know that.
Well, we had to find the other people, and we were told they went by the tree, so we gotta check out the tree.
Yes, and we went to the Feywilds. It was a teleportation device of
No, we
sorts.
didn't. We didn't go anywhere. What are you talking about? We're just standing here. We're looking for him.
At this
I
you
think
see.
you lost your memory.
With this, you see like a villager run up, and there's like a couple more behind him. It's like, I swear, they just disappeared. And they're like, oh, what? And they're kind of just like, are you drunk? Like, they're clearly right there. They haven't went anywhere. And he just like looks very confused. He's like, I swear, they just disappeared.
Well, first off, it's all of us, so there's more people before, and there's all the girls, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Well,
there's clearly more people.
Yeah, but it's actually
The other ones
kind
don't
of
know
far
that.
away. Yeah, it's actually kind of far away, so they can't tell exactly. And like, not all of them have
Like,
inspected you
the
before.
girls panicking as well, like, I want to...
Yeah. Oh God, I haven't rolled for the women.
I'm gonna get close to Nova.
Ooh!
I'm making 3 rolls.
They have no idea.
All the women are just like, what just happened? Like, some of them are just like, Mom.
I'm old.
Like they're like asking for their like mothers and stuff, and they have no idea what's going on. They're just kind of like panicking a bit. They see Luth like grabbing his sword.
No, it just does the face one like, oh, fuck.
But all the women seem to have reverted to like young women, like young
Oh, okay.
Adolescents, children.
memory-wise.
Okay, so Novus goes down, like, down in, not knees, but like, crouch, yeah? So not to look as threatening. And then, like, says in a hopefully sweet voice, you guys have been missing for quite a while. We brought you back, but you don't seem to remember this, sadly. I guess the best place we can bring you to you is the academy, and maybe they can find your homes. Because I don't know where those are.
What? They just like look very frightened and.
Please understand that we will try and get you home with the best we can. So please do not be scared.
So you guys, what I'll let you do, because so many of the party has passed, you can try and jog like their memories. So
Okay.
get them to again roll a wisdom saving throw.
Does that also work for Luth and Gwendolen?
That's what I mean for the party as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I give Luth a slap and I remember.
What the
To fight.
fuck did you just do to me?
Had a lot of
He's
fighting.
gonna.
Also, look in your backpack, yeah?
You
got
bet
some
there's
extra
about to
things
be a
in
lot
there.
of fighting. Lou starts cracking his knuckles. Because this person he doesn't know very well just slapped him up.
And Reagan's just like, Luth, like, look, you have like new stuff in there. Like, just look at it. See what you have. So Luth,
So this one's a stranger too, because we only met them in the Fae.
and
So
he knows your name. So roll a wisdom saving throw again. I'm gonna say
Alright.
with advantage because they're assisting now.
okay.
Shiny loot as well.
And then everybody's kind of just looking at. Yeah, it just like suddenly. Oh, wait, yeah, it comes back to you, Luth.
You just remembered a little more harder.
Yeah, and Reagan just realizes that. Remember that the first time you popped up, Gwendoline, that you really only trusted humans.
Yeah.
So he just kind of like, all right, you didn't take anything with you. Crap. And he just slapped you in the face.
Plus blood on her.
Okay. What the hell is wrong with you? Who are those people? What the hell is that? Pointing at no.
And he's just like trying to recount, like, remember like fish people, you were running around kicking them, and you killed a witch. You got lots of blood on you, and
Hags.
you look down, and like you're kind of partially covered in blood, and you had. Oh, he's like, oh, vegetables! Look at all the vegetables, and he's just trying to jog your memory as best he can. Roll.
Okay, should I roll for?
Yeah.
Should I roll?
Now. Yeah.
Okay.
Advantage
Normal?
as well.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Or normal?
Advantage.
Advantage.
Because he did take something with him, kind of like he took all those rations.
But
of
all the
foods.
women did as well.
Yep, they're gonna do it. Okay, so you're good. It all comes back to you. Basically, 10 or higher is a success.
Oh God, yes, I remember. Are we back?
Yeah.
Yes, this is
Oh,
Faerun.
As you guys are trying to jog the memory of the women, a few of them, a few more, like.
Oh, critting.
Where were these rolls the first time? So all of them kind of like, yeah, wait, yes, like you kind of like show them their reflections and stuff like that, and they're like, and the villagers are kind of like staring now because they realize there's like 20-something, not 20-something, sorry, there's like
20?
There's like 15 people like just up on top of the hill that weren't there like a few seconds
Question.
ago.
They brought stuff with them, so wouldn't that mean if they became younger, that their clothes don't fit anymore and shit?
No, they didn't actually turn younger. They're just like
It's their
mentally
minds,
younger.
their mental state.
Oh, okay. I thought you... Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're just like, oh wait, yeah, we remember.
Did me and Luke talk to anybody in the village really before?
You kind of just like got directions, like, hey, did you see these other
Over
guys from
there.
Drugal? And they kind of just like, yeah, they're over there by the tree, and you just took off.
Reagan, we should probably try and ask whoever had a child with this mark if it's like this.
Yeah.
Just to make sure first that we're on the right track.
All right. Yeah, and let's go.
And I'll let Reagan lead the charge here because I have no clue about these villages.
All right. So he brings you to the hut. This is the house of the first woman, Sally.
Oh, before we go, I tell the others to like stay behind, so protect the women and or whatever, comfort them.
All right. So is it just you? Is it just Reagan and Nova going in there?
I think so, unless somebody wanted to follow.
No, I'll stay with the women.
All right.
Actually, I think I could also stay. Somebody else could go if they wanted to.
I'll try to
Yeah,
follow just because I have no idea what's going on.
Actually, I think I will stay. Reagan, I give Reagan the image or the painting, whatever, the mark, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I'll let him go.
All right. So it's Roland, Reagan, Luther. Are you staying or going?
I'll follow him, but we need to try and jog Roland's memory too, so...
No, Roland was good.
I don't think... Edgar, did you roll?
Yeah, he did. He got a 13.
I
Okay,
would
yeah.
say
Everybody remembers.
So he leads you to this hut. Again, there's no map for that, so sorry.
You're good. You can picture a hut.
Yeah, he leads you to like just like kind of like wooden thatch roof kind of house. The door is ajar a bit,
Uh-oh.
and he's just like, well, I mean, she's not in her right state of mind, so maybe, it's just left open a bit. And
I'm gonna go with Luther. Tell Luther, fire, hot, should I?
I looked to Nova, is like, are we burning this
I'm
one
not
too?
there. I'm not there.
Nova's not there now.
Hold on for a minute. We'll see.
Okay, I will.
Alright. As you walk in, as you're having this conversation, you realize Reagan just kind of like stood there staring. You come around the corner, and he's just staring at there's just a woman who's very much pregnant, and she's just kind of like slumped down on the floor, holding a knife in her hand, and there's a man on the floor, like completely bloodied and just in a pool of blood.
oh boy.
Roland, burn it!
It's like, whoa, no, what? No.
I'll
Why you attack that innocent man?
That's Sally. That's the mother, and that's her husband. And she was not pregnant when I left.
What the fuck is going on?
So, yeah. Reagan just goes up to her to try and kind of take the knife, be like, let me take that. And she's kind of just like muttering to herself, like mumbling almost incoherently. You manage to catch the words, he promised he could bring, or he promised he can give me another. She's just like kind of like mumbling and stuff. And Reagan just like slides the knife away from her, and then he just says, we should probably get somebody to come here, maybe?
Right. Do you have any healers among you? We have an injured woman and a man. We need help, please.
As you leave the hut, I guess, a bit, you hear a scream come from inside after you're so far away.
Oh. I'm not going back there. You guys can go. I've had enough of this.
Reagan's like, I don't know if I want to go back either.
I'll just go and check, but I'll sneak.
Pussies!
Alright, roll a sneak check. Roll a stealth check, sorry.
I turn to Ray and say, we're not being paid enough for this shit.
Yeah, I agree. So roll a stealth check there.
Where do I find the sneak check?
Stealth. Under your skills. There you go. Oh, wow.
Woohoo!
Super stealthy mage. You make almost no sound. As you kind of like stealth in, you look around, you see the woman lying on the floor, and her belly's like ripped open, and you just catch a glimpse of something leaving the window. Can I have everybody else roll a perception check?
Everybody at the hut or everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody.
It's going to be a higher DC for the people who aren't there, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Damn.
Alright.
Well, he was also there, so it makes sense.
Well,
Yeah. So Reagan's just kind of like walking, turn completely opposite direction. Luke's that you kind of see something fly out of the hut and go north, like just like take off, like.
oh, fucking hell, I run after it. Come on!
And
What do I see?
Roland, you managed to catch a glimpse of something that actually looks like a fully grown human with wings and a tail kind of whip out, and you see him like kind of carrying something in his arms and just out of the window, like before you even get a chance to react, just as you're popping your head around the corner.
I don't see any of that, right? I just see Luth running away.
No, you guys don't even see Luth right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, me and Gwendolyn should be with all the women, I think.
Yeah. Reagan is just like, Luth, where are you going?
Follow me! We gotta get him!
You'll also follow me! Follow us!
And Reagan
Where
just
do
like
you
starts
see
running.
going? What if you
Do we hear the shouting?
Yeah, I presume we do.
You can hear like shouting like, follow me, like Luth yelling to the top of his lungs. So you guys can hear that.
You! Stop!
For you guys, it looks like they're basically just chasing like a bird, like out in the distance somewhere.
Okay.
Oh
So,
my God.
Nova says out loudly, God damn it, dude. Why are you doing this again? These poor birds, leave him alone already.
Reagan's just like, I don't think we're going to catch it. And it's like obviously gaining distance on you.
Oh, so it's actually flying away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Luke just kind of tuckers out for a little bit, puts his hand on his hips, catches breath. Kicks the ground. Turns back to Roland. Well, now what do we do?
Well, he's gone, so let's... Did you see what I see? You see what I saw?
Something jumped through the window.
Okay.
Well,
I'll
it
let you
had
see.
wings and a tail. It looked like a demon. Or like... I don't know.
Okay, outside of characters, you'd probably make an Arcana check or something, or some kind of check to see, maybe know what it is.
Yeah, would Luke ever heard of such a creature?
Well, I was thinking Roland, but
Roland more so than Luth, because you never so much caught a glimpse of it. You just saw something fly out and then everybody like kind of take off. So
Right, I
Roland,
was thinking.
do a history or insight, whatever is better for you. Honestly.
Okay.
Where the heck is that page, man? Yeah, so whichever one you think is better for you. No, I
Go
mean,
with the
like,
insight.
yeah, I mean, like, whichever one had the better bonus for you. So,
So the insight.
yeah.
Still inside, yeah.
You're not too sure about what this is. You're like, you know it's definitely not human. I mean, it did seem like it was kind of demon-y. But that's the most you know.
We should go back to the hut and see what can we find there. See, Lutz, I told you I should have burned it first.
I told you to burn it when we saw the dead guy. Oh, no.
Makings of a pyro.
There we go.
Oh. Dryads and demons and babies is all gone to shit.
Yes, it has. So, Reagan says, what happened to the woman? Like, is she okay?
Well, I mean, is she breathing? We should check. I mean,
No, she's dead. When I went back into the hut, I saw her laying on the floor and she was dead. And then something came out of her belly, and started flying, and had wings and tail.
Okay. Do you think maybe we should bring it back? We should probably go tell everybody on the hill what just happened, yeah. So, I'm gonna go do that. And bring it
But tell the others, do not go inside the hut, otherwise it will look like we did something.
Yeah, Reagan kind of just like pulls you to the side, pulls Nova and Gwendoline to the side, just like a sidebar whisper kind of thing, just to let them know. He kind of, there's something apparently came out of the woman. She died. She was pregnant. She wasn't pregnant when I came here the first time. I don't know how long we've been gone. I don't know what's going on.
was she the only one in the hut?
Sorry. She stabbed her husband to death.
Okay, so you stabbed the husband and then she died.
Yeah, then we left, she screamed, we went back in, she was very dead. Well, actually, we didn't go back in. Roland went back in.
I would really have loved to know if the symbol would match anything, but I don't know anybody could like say that now. We have no proof anymore that this sucks.
Yeah, it does.
And how come you guys didn't try and run in and save today? I thought you were supposed to be a good guy.
I didn't know what it was. I just took the knife from the psycho lady and heard her scream.
I thought everybody took a big
I-
distance after they saw that.
I didn't assume something would come bursting out of her stomach. Like, you know.
It's called giving birth.
So,
Go look at it. Just go.
Did he describe the
Yeah.
thing for me at all?
He's
I-
like leading you to that and just like going to go show you.
No, I meant to describe the creature.
Yeah, he described as best as what Roland told him.
Can I make an check from that? Like maybe big on books, you know?
Yeah,
and magic.
yeah. It's gonna be a little bit harder because you haven't seen it. You're just hearing a description.
Is it disadvantage then, or?
No, not disadvantage. It's gonna be a hard
Just-
DC. Yeah.
Never mind.
No. You're like trying to think. You're like, sounds like it could be demon-y? I mean,
It
humanoid
could be
with
any type of
wings?
fiend.
Yeah.
Any
be a
type of
bird.
small fiend.
Yeah.
Plane.
Superman.
Super fiend.
So he leads you back to the hut. All the women are kind of just like following because they have no idea what else to do.
Ruth kind of intercepts them as they get close.
No, I will not
Stand
allow
by,
that
ladies.
because there's
Yeah.
no point in them seeing that. So I
They're
would
just like, oh,
hope Gwendolyn
okay,
can like keep him company or something.
We'll
Right,
wait,
ladies,
we'll wait
push
a bit.
ups, jumping jacks, physical activity.
Yeah, I'll stay outside with them.
Thank you, Gwendolyn.
All right.
I don't think they should see this.
So you go inside and you see.
No,
bloody
first I stand
mess.
outside looking.
Oh, outside looking.
I don't want to
Yes,
like
yeah.
touch anything yet.
You
And,
see
like,
a bloody mess. There are villagers starting to congregate now too, wondering what.
Can I
was
do
going
Ruth is
on.
gonna kind of intercept them too. Alright, people, form a group, form a line. This is an active crime scene. Stand back.
I think
one
it
of-
might be a good
one
idea
of
to talk
them,
to the villagers.
One of them notices you, Luth, and he goes, "I guess you found your friends, did you? I mean, you only just asked us for directions."
Yes, it's complicated. We will explain in due time. Just please, everyone, just talk amongst yourselves. Be calm.
I walk up to the group though.
Yeah.
So something very complicated happened here, and I tried to explain what I got told. And then, did you guys hear anything from these people about, I don't know, yelling, shouting, something going on latest few days?
Well, I mean, she was distant, but I mean, she hasn't really done anything rash. We just assumed she was grieving.
You don't think she could be
Pretty strong.
possessed?
Not that we know of. I mean,
What?
Well, ask that guy. I mean, he was just in there probably 10 minutes ago. And they point at
Who was
Reagan.
there?
They
What
point
guy?
at Reagan. Reagan's like, that was like days ago? And he's just very confused.
Ruth is just gonna ask, good people, what day is it? I mean, has it been a long time since me and my friend here left?
What do you? There's like, what do you mean left? You were just like, I was just talking to you like 5 minutes ago over there and told you they were at the tree.
Right, thank you. Yes,
Hey.
very informative.
So Nova is starting to getting a headache from this, getting angry actually. Like she's enough of charging all these fucking women, and now this shit on top of it. Like you can see the eyes like start to glow a little bit. Like, okay, I've had enough of this damn shit. Okay, that tree up on the hill is somehow connected to another realm. That's where your kids probably went. Now, this new mess, I have no fucking clue what the hell is going on, and I already got enough with other captured children that we were fortunate enough to like get back, even though they're not really children anymore. My best bet is
Should we check on the other
no.
mothers whose children were taken? I mean,
That
see
might
if
be a good
they're
idea. Might be a
pregnant.
good idea before we leave. Maybe the village didn't know anything. But else, I say we take these women back to the academy, and then we can come back and maybe figure something out. I just want to get one thing done at a time. I don't want it all pile up in one go.
I think that's a good idea. We could also see about whatever curse you have, Nova.
What?
Whatever curse you have, I mean, your skin, I mean.
I was born this way, baby.
What? Are you serious?
So, are we just leaving the bodies there? Like, is somebody?
Well, we're gonna just say, alright, Luke's gonna make a declaration. Alright, hear me all. This house is very evil, it is cursed, there are demons inside of it.
I
If you
try
go
to
inside
shut
of
him
it,
up.
You will
There
die.
is-
Go
Do
away,
not-
stay away.
Do not scare the village anymore.
Roll an intimidation check.
Hey, can I help? Can I help Luz and be like, and whoever touches this house will burn in fire, and just like cast a fire thing in my hand, but not shoot it, just like cast it.
Yeah, sure.
So I have advantage.
Yeah.
God damn it, you guys are just making it worse.
They're like, what are you talking about? Like, we need to bury Sally and her husband. Like,
It's like, no, it's not a very good idea.
they kind of just like start pushing their way past you now.
Fine.
While that's happening, do you guys have a doctor? Like, don't know much about this. We need somebody maybe a bit more like. She clearly does not look unpregnant. Like, look at her stomach.
They look at you. They're like, pregnant? What are you talking about? I seen her.
Can you
I
still
seen
see
her
that
today.
the stomach is like big, like she was pregnant?
Yeah, like it's very like heavy stretch marks and stuff. Like it was
So I
rapidly
pointed-
stretched.
Look at that stomach. Does that look like a normal stomach to you, or does it look like somebody who was pregnant?
Well, no, it's inside out now.
Can I do? Is anybody like up close investigating the stomach or like her or anything, her body?
Well, I want to do an investigation outside, as looking in, not doing anything else.
Okay.
But-
Roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Damn it.
Yeah, you could just see that it's like kind of like bricked open. Like you can see like some like blood trail and stuff leading up to the window and stuff where Roland told you something went through.
But yeah, somebody who is proficient in medical things probably have a better chance of discerning what the hell went on in there.
Not me. Reagan, you know medicine?
I know how to make wounds, but heal them I do not.
I know nothing about medicine, man.
Nope.
I was also talking to the townspeople.
Robin, Gwyn, you know anything?
There's a general doctor, but he's not like, heavily. He's not like a medical professional. It's more like somebody who helps like tend wounds and stuff like that. Most of their healing, like heavily wounded and stuff, like have to go to Drugal to see the paladins to get like stuff heavily mended. Sorry. But like, there's like a general like, you got a cough, like here, take some herbs or something kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but if the doctor's looking at it while he's doing that, I'm saying to Reagan, quickly go to some of the other missing children, women, and just see if they're fucking pregnant or something. Like, take Luke with you because he's just being an idiot right now.
Oh, I resent that.
All right, come on, Lou.
You were as scary as a fucking kidding just before, yeah?
Can't believe
Alright,
we rolled two
fine.
natural
You and
ones.
Gwendolyn gonna take the women to the village and we'll hang around here.
Okay.
Yeah, go bring help. We'll be here. We'll control the situation.
So,
I'll stay with Nova.
So the medicine person comes back out and kind of just whispers to you, just like, whatever was in there, like it looks like there are claw marks inside. Like it looks.
This
Gotta
gets
get those
better.
bodies up to the school.
Well, you didn't hear this, Luke, because you're probably going Reagan somewhere.
Right, well, begrudgingly, because I'm still mad at you, so I want to give you an earful. So, look, would it be a good idea? Because the people at the school know more than we do about this stuff, yeah?
Yes, but we need to make sure that the coast is clear right now. Like, what say
Right,
there's
can't you, like, take a cart or something and put the bodies on it, and then send it up to the school, see if they know something?
Let's first make sure everything is calm and okay, and then we can leave and do whatever you want. But first, get the situation under control. You shouting, trying to intimidate and whatnot does not help. Trying to burn, and I look at Roland, burn
I didn't
down
want them to
buildings.
contaminate the crime
might-
scene, but apparently that's all going to hell.
Yeah, you would look like the criminal more so than somebody solving it.
Fine. I'll run after Reagan. Hold up, I'm covering.
All right.
Before that, yeah, I yelled, "Yeah, Lou, you look like a criminal."
Everyone
I'll
just
deal
kind of
with
like
you later.
looks. This is a it's a small community, so I mean, it's like people are like very like gossiping and stuff back and forth now, and they're keeping their distance for
So,
the most part.
so I'm talking to Doctor. He said claw marks from inside. like-
Yeah.
What was she looking pregnant yesterday?
Nope.
But you can clearly see that is a stomach that was like holding a baby or something. Maybe possessed. I do not know.
Like,
but
it was like stretched like, but very like rapidly. Like the skin itself is, you see there like it's torn from rapid stretching almost.
did you have any contact with the mother lately?
Well, I mean, I check on her daily because she's the one handling it worse. So
And you didn't see anything like
no, I just basically,
outside of the norm.
I mean, she was distant. I've been checking her mental state more so than anything, just trying to help keep her calm and relax, and we try to help make sure that she feels that her child will return.
Did you ever see the child after it was born?
No. There's nothing in there besides
No.
her.
I meant the first one.
Oh, the first child after it was born?
Yeah, the one that went missing.
Yeah, he was like 10 years old. The one that went missing.
I like, because I don't have the thing anymore, I try to like draw the mark that I saw. Ask if the mark on the clothes look like this.
You had the sketch, yeah.
No, I gave it to Reagan, and he's
Yeah,
running.
that's a patch his mother made for him. He was very proud of it.
Well, is there a village elder, somebody who can speak to who behalf of the village?
Sure. He calls over someone named Jim. Yep.
So, we have I don't know if it's demons, but it's definitely not normal. Something's happening here. Furthermore, it seems that the way your children got missing was through the tree and the hill. So I would have you tell the other villagers and children and whatnot to not get near that tree anymore. At least not until it's been further investigated. Don't try and chop it down either. Who knows what hellish things could come out from that.
All right. I'll do what I can, and I mean, what happened? What happened to Sally? Like, what happened?
Well, as your physician or doctor of the village told me, it seems like something tried to claw itself out from the inside. So I don't know if she was possessed or something. Maybe she called for a demon because she was so unhappy about losing a child. A lot of things. I've sent one of my companions out to look at the other women to see if they should, by some unholiness, have the same thing.
Yeah.
I can't be too careful.
By now, Luth is returning. Luth and Reagan, sorry.
Okay.
They found like the other mothers as well. They all seem like perfectly normal.
I could talk to them and
I asked her if they had sex recently, and they said no. So
It was odd. Things got weird. Things got weird. Yeah.
well, we also know something more about your children. We have an idea, but before anything else, I do not want to speak further about it because it is a sore subject. But yeah, for now, avoid the tree.
it's got demons.
I guess we need to clean up this mess somehow, or send them away. I guess it should not be like this. And we need to return to the academy as soon as possible.
I mean, we can take care of it and just, I guess, wrap them up and bury them.
No, don't do that yet. Do you have a cart we could borrow?
Sure.
Okay. Could we put the bodies on the cart and take them to the school, please?
Sure. And
That's a great idea.
they wrap them up, like, so it's not very obvious.
Isn't the academy far away?
It's not.
It's on the same island.
It's not too far away.
I guess we'll take him with us then.
Yeah.
Maybe
Who's
get
pulling
them
the cart?
Actually, don't touch the hut, and just make people stay away from that as well. It might have to come back. And I guess when we're ready, I'll get all the women we got with us to go with us to the academy.
Alright. So, you basically make like a small herd. They give you a few carts for like some of the women to like kind of take. So like some of the townspeople go with you as well, just like bring the carts to Drugal. So after some time, you see it in the distance. It's looks like a magical kind of walled barrier around this fairly large looking academy. You guys make your way into it. The barrier just kind of like dissolves and lets you in as you see like somebody standing at the gates, and inside you see the ground itself looks very scorched and damaged. And
The what?
the ground, sorry, like the ground around the academy surrounding it. It looks like, battles have taken place here. And stuff.
Recently?
Yeah, Reagan says to you, this happened when we got here. Like,
Well, then me and Doof would have seen it as well when we left.
Plug to the YouTube channel.
sorry, I mean this for Roland and Gwendoline.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was suspecting more for an academic magic building than this.
Whoa, harsh.
Well, don't let the Grand Mage hear that.
So he brings you. You eventually make your way into the first floor.
Cool.
Ooh, nice.
What is this?
This is the
Is
first
this
floor
cool?
of the academy. Yep.
No, I was like, look at all this beautiful drawing.
Don't expect much from the other floors. I'm just saying that.
I go to the second floor immediately.
Bye, Gwendolyn.
All right. So, just
So
to-
how
just to
did we
give
get
you
in
guys a clue.
contact with what's it called?
Oh.
With the
I was just
headmaster,
thinking
sure.
I was just kidding around, by the way.
Yarrow.
I'm guessing the paladin
Tallow.
headmaster.
Oh,
Tallow,
there-
Henrik.
Yep.
there's
Tallow.
Aaron and
Oh,
Tallow.
wait. Aaron, Yendro.
One's a wizard, one's a paladin.
So
The-
it's very easily like there are people kind of just like walk around, so you can easily enough ask somebody like where's someone.
I need to get in contact with Aaron Yendro, your paladin headmaster.
Yes, headmaster. Oh, where is she? This person that you asked. She goes. I believe she's up in her office. And
Well, I tell to the women like, you guys stay here.
Is that the paladin that you told me about, Luz?
No, she's a lady. She was the one who actually sent us after you. So
Correction, he
Yeah.
is not one of the missing children. I don't think
Wait,
so,
what?
at least.
I'm lost.
Oh, whatever.
no, he means like the original party, but the Reagan is the only one left of the original party. Everybody else kind of
I
Right, but
guess
got sucked out.
I'm just walking up to his office or whatever, the paladins.
it's a female. So.
It's, her
So,
office.
I feel it. Is that his girlfriend?
Who?
No, that's she's the headmaster of the paladins here.
She's the one that gave us the job, and you
Yeah.
know,
She gave us the job
find the
originally
missing
to
kids.
Find the kids, yeah.
But I mean, is Nova kind of weird?
No, I mean,
No,
nobody.
I just stormed off of to the office and told him to wait there.
So, her office is, sorry, not that one. It's this one here.
Sorry,
I guess I knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and you open the door, and she's kind of just sat down, head like buried in paperwork. And with that, I think that's where we're going to end it tonight. Actually,
Damn.
that's 2 hours, man.
Right. Thank you, man. That was cool.
All
Yeah.
right,
Now I have to remember everything out of my head.
take notes, man.
Take notes.